Hello folks, you are welcome. This is your friend and brother with a great appeal. Listen, I have a YouTube channel, Match or Be the Original. Kindly subscribe for me. Listen, at Match or Be the Original, we say you are valuable. At Match or Be the Original, we acknowledge Jesus Christ before all creation. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Match or Be the Original. You are valuable.
I have a lot of respect for this guy. The Sheikh of Dubai,
Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
he said something that I can't shake off my mind. I keep thinking about the sayings of the Sheikh of Dubai. Listen to what he said.
The founder of Dubai, Sheikh Rashid, was asked about the future of his country and he replied, "My grandfather rode a camel. My father rode a camel. I ride a Mercedes. My son rides a Land Rover. And my grandson is going to ride a Land Rover. But my great-grandson is going to have to ride a camel again. Why is that?" he was asked. And his reply was, "Hard times create strong men."
Listen, the difficulties you and I had in our upbringing, the sufferings we encountered, the tough times we had, has made of us the kind of materials we are. We are survivors. I am a survivor because I've come from the backside of the desert. I wasn't raised in the palace of kings and princes and princesses. I was raised at the backside of the desert. I was raised at Dondoli, Wapani, Jejereyiri, Tinomsolko, Bolgatanga, and Zwarungu, where you'll be passing and a tree will call your name. A tree will call your name and say, "How are you today?" You are looking at me. That's why you have no respect for spirituality, because you haven't seen anything. I was raised in an area where you'll be passing and a tree will call your name. A tree will call and say, "Hey, Nicholas, how are you today?" When you encounter those things, you will realize that there is something greater than logic and philosophy in life. The Bible said, and Jesus answered the fig tree. If Jesus answered the fig tree, it stands to reason logically that the fig tree said something others didn't hear, but Jesus heard it. Go ahead.
Hard times create strong men.
He said hard times, difficult times, hardship create strong men and strong women like you and I. I am a survivor.
Strong men create easy times.
Strong men create easy times.
And easy times create weak men.
And that is what happened. Easy times create weak men.
And weak men create difficult times.
We have weak men. Men that are supposed to be strong are weak. Because easy times, they were made. They are product of easy times. So they are not survivors. Go ahead.
Many will not understand it, but you have to raise warriors and not parasites.
Look at me. Ask somebody, are you raising warriors or parasites? Ask them, are you raising warriors or parasites? There are parasites all around us today. Parasites. They don't have what it takes to confront anything. In the midst of war and emergency, they still do business as usual. When drastic measures are required, Katula, Kawasala, for the survival of future generation, they settle for the comforts of today at the expense of tomorrow. Go ahead.
And add to that the historical reality that all great empires,
listen carefully,
the Persians, the Trojans, the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans, and in latter years the British, all rose and perished within 240 years.
If you are a student of history, you will understand what is in the horizon. And when I say that the church and nations are in the state of emergency, you will understand and appreciate it.
They were not conquered by external enemies. They rotted from within. America has now passed that 240-year mark. And the rot is starting to be visible and is accelerating.
America.
We are past the Mercedes and Land Rover years. The camels are on the horizon.
Hear me, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to the days of the camels, the days of Range Rovers, and the days of the Mercedes and the BMW and the Rolls Royces are over. I wish I could put fear in you, the fear of God. and make you afraid because you are too comfortable. I'm very worried. I'm very worried when I see the state of the church today, especially the charismatic church. The laxity, the insensitivity, the foolishness, the looseness, the covetousness in our pulpit and among our men and women of God. The envy, the striving, the sense of competition and wanting to be others and not fulfilling the great mission. And it's all about crowd and numbers and money and deep pockets and the Mercedes and the Range Rovers. I worry about the future of the charismatic church. What shall become of us? When I see the kind of leaders we are raising, they are parasites. They are not warriors. These are not men and women that understand the reality of the spiritual world. A preacher said to me the other day, my wife provokes me. If something is not done, one of these days, I will go have an affair out of my marriage. And I said, you know something? You are a parasite. He said, what do you mean? Are you insulting? I said, yes, I'm insulting you. You are a parasite. I said, the issue at stake is not how your wife is handling you or provoking you. She's being used and she doesn't even know or realize that she's being used to trigger and to provoke you. He said, what do you mean? I said, the enemy has tried everything to bring you down, and he can't because he has nothing on you. Jesus said, the prince of this world cometh, but has nothing on me. He said, what does that mean? I said, the day you go having an affair outside your marriage, you have given demons legal grounds and a foothold. Ephesians 4:27. You've given them a legal ground, a foothold. You've given them a technicality and a legality to have an advantage over you. But as long as you maintain your purity, they have no power over you. So I said, it's not your wife, it's your ignorance that would destroy you. I said, I'm warning you, the day you go out having an affair out of your marriage, you've played into the hands of the enemy. That is what he's seeking for. He can't get you. The closest thing he can use is your wife to vex you, to provoke you. So I said to him, I said, preacher, understand what you are dealing with. The spiritual wickedness. They want access. They want an opening. They want an occasion. They want an advantage to lord it over you, to afflict you. And I said, the day you do that, and I said, sex is binding. And if you go sleep with a witch, you'll be access. Those of you who eat anywhere and you will eat anything, keep eating. You eat everywhere, you eat everything. I went somewhere with my wife, very important place. And when they were bringing the food and everything, somebody came out with the food to serve us. When I saw the person, my stomach, I said to my wife, aha. She said, what's going on, babe? What's going on, babe? I said, this is not babe issue. This is flea issue. And I said, babe, I ain't eating the food. She said, you can't say that, babe. You got to eat the food. You have all this dignity. And I said, let them all be dignified. I'm going to be foolish. I ain't eating the food. So when they serve everybody, when it got to my turn, I said, and I'm fasting. You can call me any name you want to call me, and I'm fasting. When we came home, she had a running stomach. My stomach, babe, my stomach. And I said, me, I don't have any stomach. My stomach is intact because I didn't eat. Those of you who want to justify lack of spirituality, foolishness, it makes sense. Me, it's not everything. When I see it, I find a way to escape. Call it anything you want to call it. Until you understand, ladies and gentlemen, Ephesians 6:12, you are a victim and you are a casualty in this world.